So you want to buy some cool items in Rucoy online. What is it? You want a recovery set? Let me guess. You want a weapon for your level legendary. Oh, it's a spiked ring or swifts. Sure, we all want these epic items, but we aren't all about to spend no real money on a 2D mmorpg. That's exactly why you're here though, right? To learn how to get some drops, learn how to get some efficient experience without expending more health potions and mana potions than it required you to even do that farm, right? Wow, we can all say that solo farming is easy and that no one should really have to teach you. You gotta find a mob that's your level and that you can one shot or two shot with your special. That's how you farm solo. But I'm definitely not teaching you how to farm solo. This is a tutorial on how to raid correctly. And I also want to correct something I said last week in this video. You see, I was talking about roles that are available to play in Rucoy. And I said that tanking isn't really that much of a thing in Rucoy, but it really is. So let me explain. In Rucoy Online, there's definitely an option for solo play, but whenever you play that way, you're moving at the rate of one person. And so imagine if we just took 4 people to a zone, how much faster we could grind XP. Our XP rate basically goes up by 4 times. While we aren't all at the same strength and the math is kind of off because you're also not always hitting for the same range of damage in your attacks. You get what I'm trying to say. Form a raid party, you guys. There's a methodology that I want to teach in this video. So we're going to say you have your tank and you have your other tank. We'll call one lead tank, one backup tank. So I'm going to show you guys with this example right here. I'm leading and I get the mob to follow me. Now, if I walk into the corner of any map, you walk into the corner, oh my god, why did Kira just drag it? Basically, you can trap things in the corners of Rucoy. And if you have any support, like a distance or a mage, as a melee, your defense is high, so you can stand and tank. As a melee, you already have to be right next to whatever you're attacking in order to hit it. And so here's what we do. We trap it in the corner because the melees are already on that. And so now this mob can no longer attack anyone who's playing support right now. It can shoot its magic, but its magic is really low and does relatively no damage. So you get your lead tank and you walk up and then you trap them in the corner. Now, one thing you want to have your support members in the party know is that there's absolutely no targeting the mobs for them. Do not allow them to lead. Do not allow them to target anything until it's trapped. Let them know, don't touch until it's trapped in the corner. If they do, it's going to throw off the entire farming experience. They will legitimately drag it, and then you're going to have to go out of your way to try and drag it off of them into the corner. And by the time that they run away, you're about to see it happen right now in this recording. I think Biosplooge, he gets ready to run off because he starts taking damage. And then that person runs off. Unwittingly, they drag fucking 10 more mobs back to the raid party. And we all XP rip. We all die. It's quite annoying. And so make sure you only farm with people that you trust. And not only that, farm only with people who are mature and can understand that you aren't playing the video game just to have fun when you're working on your grind rate. Well, like it's okay to mess around and goof around in PvP, and even in a lighthearted farm. When you're doing a raid, you really shouldn't bring people who are unreliable. Like a bunch of low levels going into a zone for higher level than them. You definitely don't want to bring some people around that are just gonna fuck up your whole entire farming experience. Have you guys all have to reset a bunch of times. And you also don't want to take people who are going to mess up the drop rate. So, for example, if we go in there with 4 people, that doesn't mean that everyone's getting a drop. I mean, for one, in order to get 4 ice drops, you would probably have to farm fucking 8 hours in ice. The drop rate is so low. Everyone in game complains about it, but Ricardo does absolutely nothing about it. Per the relationship between a community and the developers of a game, it happens. It's analogous in every industry where the consumers and the developers have kind of a strained relationship. Yeah, but anyway. What do you guys think of this methodology? You got your lead tank and you have a backup tank. You can actually apply this methodology to a group of 2. So if you have 1 melee and 1 support, there are actually a lot of spots in Rucoy where you can pull it off with 2 people. All you genuinely need is a cubby. And so you see one on the screen right here. You need 1 person who can block a tile, plug a tile. Yes, this is exactly what I meant, displayed on the screen. You can see that I'm the tank. God damn it. Okay, I messed it up. But yeah, you clog the 1 tile, and obviously your support stands behind you. And then they can literally AFK, and as there's multiple spawns on this specific iceberg. I call this iceberg Cliffy's Kingdom. You know what I mean? You come, you bring 1 friend, or even just your if you have 2 phones, you can just bring yourself. And legitimately, you can sit here and AFK XP literally as much as you want. This is the perfect zone for farming ice AFK. It's very consistent because there's literally 3 spawns on this iceberg that are all separated by a different neck being like bottleneck 1 tile. And so as you can see, I'm just standing there blocking it, and I have my supporter, the mage, behind me, and he's just AFKing. So it really only expends pots for the lead tank. The lead tank is the only one that's expending pots. You're gonna expend mana pots if you're a secondary or supporter. But yes. What do you guys think of this epic methodology? Leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching my Wigia. And hey y'all, any of you Rucoy players that are looking for more community and whatnot, follow my Instagram. I be posting and I'm one of the only Rucoy YouTubers that uses his voice and doesn't make excuses as to why he uploads doesn't upload and only upload sporadically every couple months. Talking about you other Rucoy YouTubers in the niche.